The box office numbers for Captain America Brave New World and AIM, and I will say this, it is not that perfect. It is not the worst we have seen from Marvel, but I will say that it's not good enough. I know the media right now are spinning it as a win for Marvel and Disney, but that's a lie, and I will explain why. Captain America Brave New World opened to $88.5 million in the United States. It came in number one by a huge stretch. By a huge stretch, and it beat out so many other movies. For instance, Paddington in Peru made only $13 million in this first weekend. Hot Eyes made only $10 million this weekend. Its total is $21.5 million. Dogman made $9.7 million for a total of $66.8 million. Nazar 2 made $7 million, but I'll get to Nazar. Nazar will have its own video because that film is an incredible success of epic proportions. That film is already close to $1.7 billion in China. That's insane, but I'll make a video separately for that. Love Hurts came in with $4.4 million. Mufasa the Lion King still made another $4.2 million for a total of $240.8 million. You also have One of Them Days made $3 million for a total of $43.5 million. Companion made $1.9 million for a total of $18.8 million. And then finally you have Becoming Led Zeppelin. Now that film made $1.8 million for a total of $5.5 million. Let's now return to Captain America Brave New World, because the film, even though it opened well enough in the United States, I will say this. There is this narrative, the media like Deadline, the Hollywood Reporter, Variety, Collider, so many of these show media outlets that are pushing right now saying that this film is a huge success for Disney is actually a lie. The reason I'm saying this is because of the budget of this film. The budget of this film is over $300 million. If you go on sites like Wikipedia currently has this film's budget at $180 million. I have a feeling that so many lies are being spun for this film. This film's budget is definitely more than $180 million. But for some odd reason, it's almost like the media have been programmed to give us a false budget of a film that we can easily see costs more than $180 million. I made a comment on X yesterday, on Sunday, when they were running this media spin that this film cost $180 million, and it's a huge win that it made $192 million this weekend, at least in the 4-day opening weekend, that it's a win. I said this is a lie. There is no way in hell this film, with so many reshoots, only cost Disney $180 million. This is a lie, And someone argues with me and says that, look, if Disney were lying about the budget, so many people would sue Disney. I don't think that's the case. People are not going to easily sue Disney because they lied about their budget. They've done that many times. Take a look at The Little Mermaid. They lied about the budget of The Little Mermaid. They initially gave us a weak, low number, and then after the box office run of The Little Mermaid, it was now revealed that that film cost more than $250 million. What sort of nonsense is that they started revealing a new budget that the film had because they just didn't want to say that the film cost more before the film flopped at the box office? This is Disney for you. Disney lied, and they are still lying about the budget of Captain America Brave New World. And I'm pissed about this because you are seeing so many stupid articles right now saying this box office opening weekend is a win for Disney, but that's a lie. That is not a win for Disney. Make no mistake about it. Now, overseas, for Captain America Brave New World, this film made $92.4 million from 53 markets. It's still below Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania that made $121.3 million. It's still not even the best opening overseas out of the Captain America films. It's just not that good of a release. It's overall opening is 180.9 million in its first 3 days. If we're looking at just the 3-day number, if you compare it to Eternals, that was a huge disaster for Disney, made $162 million. Quantum Mania, that was another disaster for Disney, made $225.3 million for Disney. Thor 4 made $303 million for Disney. Wakanda Forever made $331 million. Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange, made $449 million. This film is still below these projects. And yet, all of a sudden, the media are coming out of their woodwork and they are saying this is a successful hit. It's a huge, huge opening weekend. But that's a lie. We can easily see that this film's opening weekend can only lead it to one destination final gross, and that is a $400+ million total gross for Disney. It's not gonna have legs. I'm definitely going to cover a second weekend this coming weekend, and you will still see that this film is still not going to perform well enough legs wise. It's not going to have it, and it's still going to end up being a disaster for Disney. The only thing pissing me off badly and making me rant literally for this box office report is the budget. The budget that the media are pushing in front of us are literally lies. They are pushing lies, and eventually the real budget will come out, and I can guarantee you that the budget will certainly be at least $250 million. You cannot tell me a film like this that has Harrison Ford, Anthony Mackie, so many stars with multiple reshoots, Giancarlo Esposito, all these stars with multiple reshoots only cost Disney $180 million. That's impossible. That is literally an impossible state that we find ourselves in at this point in time. Captain America, Brave New World cost Disney a lot more than this. And the media, no matter how much they want to shield, no matter how much they want to lie about this budget, they will eventually release the official box office. Sorry, not box office, but the official budget of this film. Even though it stars like Rosa Salazar, I'm a fan of Rosa Salazar, I like her a lot, but that's not going to save this film. Me watching it, I've not watched it yet, and I really don't intend on watching this film. This film is a propaganda piece at this point. They didn't make this film to entertain anyone. This is more or less them race swapping Captain America. Chris Evans is Steve Rogers and the original and the only Captain America that everyone will love and respect. All this nonsense new remake of Captain America trying to spin it that, oh, you are changing the narrative and all, that's not gonna work. Chris Evans is the OG Captain America. This nonsense film had no business existing, and the lies they're spinning right now saying it's costing Disney a lot less than what I know this film cost Disney is a bunch of lies. And funny enough, it's not going to take too long before we see the original budget for this film. I always say this, no matter how much you hide things, no matter how much you say things are not what it is, eventually people will get to see the reality of the situation. And I know why I'm saying this, because Disney has effed up really badly by lying about the budget of this film. I just believe that this film cost Disney a lot more than what the media are spending right now to the general public. Let's see how this coming weekend will pan out in terms of its drops, in terms of its holds and everything. I'm certainly going to keep the box office reports running for at least through the week. I'll still make some weekly numbers that it's earning. No matter the numbers that it's bringing in, if it's dropping badly, I'll still show you guys the numbers. But right now, even though it opened to a decent $192 million in its 4-day opening weekend, I cannot call this a win just yet. The only time I will say this film is a hit to an extent is by this coming weekend. If it can get over $350 to almost $400 million within 2 weeks, then I would say, okay, yeah, there's a potential that it can come close to breaking even, but I don't see that happening yet. But let's wait till then. I hope you guys enjoyed this box office analysis. I know I ranted a lot on this particular project, but I don't like lies, and that's what Disney is trying to push right now. Share your thoughts down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.